Hi guys and welcome to my channel. Myself Dr. Akshay, and in today's session I'm going to be discussing about the topic what is the difference between active transport and passive transport. If you guys want to learn about the transport of substances through the cell membrane, then click subscribe and the bell icon. So let's do this together. So coming to the topic, difference between active transport and passive transport. So, see this figure. This is the figure representing passive transport. Here, you can see in this figure, your random molecular movement or random ionic movement occurs through this membrane. You can see. And this random movement can either be through the cell membrane or it can be through the carrier protein. So what do you mean by the random movement of particles through the membrane? So the random movement of particles means the particles move from the area of higher concentration towards the area of lower concentration. Here, in this passive transport, the movement of particles from the area of higher concentration to the lower concentration occurs with the expenditure of normal kinetic energy of these particles. There is no need of extra energy because it's just a random motion. So coming to active transport, here the movement of substances through this lipid bilayer membrane occurs with the help of a carrier protein. You can see this is a carrier protein. And you can spot one more difference between these two figures. Here I have drawn only one arrow, that is through this carrier protein, whereas in this figure I have drawn two arrows. One is through this carrier protein and another one is through this lipid bilayer membrane. So what you understood? So here in active transport, the transport of substances occurs only through the carrier protein, whereas in passive transport, the transport of substances can occur in two modes. One is through the carrier protein and another one is through the lipid bilayer membrane. And here, in active transport, the transport of substances occurs from lower concentration to higher concentration. Here in active transport, no randomized movement of particles occurs through the membrane. So here in active transport, an extra energy is required for the transport of substances from lower concentration to higher concentration. That is, against the concentration gradient. So in active transport, apart from normal kinetic energy of these particles, an extra energy should be supplied. So from where this extra energy can be supplied to these particles? So this extra energy is supplied through ATP molecule. So that covers the topic difference between active transport and passive transport. I hope you guys learned about this particular topic. Thank you so much guys. Love you all guys. See you guys in the next session.